Welcome to this Arizona's Family original with me, Yetta Gibson. Tonight, one-on-one with the iconic daytime TV judge, Lynn Toler. And let me tell you, she doesn't mess around.
I was supposed to do an interview today. I got dressed up, I washed my hair, slicked it back, and then I have on a matching outfit. I even had high heels. I was going to wear them all out, was ready to go.
It took some time to finally make this interview happen with Judge Lynn Toler.
And then she called and she got sick.
I canceled on you. You made a post about it.
But we finally got there.
First of all, I looked good in that little red outfit.
You did.
I was not going to waste it. And since I was dressed, I had done my hair.
So I thought, since I got dressed up, somebody got to look at it.
I said, let me do a post. And I got 1.5 million views, so I'm not mad.
Okay, well, I'm not mad at she was talking about me. She was talking about me.
More than 1 million people are watching and waiting on what Judge Toler has to say nowadays on Instagram. And perhaps she is intriguing more now than during her 14-season run on the longest-running courtroom TV show, Divorce Court.
I never intended to do it, A. Never had any interest in television, B. I'm a very shy, retiring person. See, everybody calls
Shy?
But it's true, I
Wait.
am shy.
You
and
mean shy, the word I'm thinking about? Shy?
S-H-Y,
How-
shy. And retiring. So I had no business doing any of
Okay.
this.
So, Judge Toler's career spanned decades, but it wasn't as linear as you might think. As she says, much of her career and success was all by accident.
What is the craziest case?
The craziest case is the bride who slept with the best man as opposed to the groom on the wedding night.
Wow.
Everybody got drunk. Well, clearly. But the groom got to playing cards and refused to do his husbandly duty, and she wanted some, so she got it.
Oh, just keep watching and hold on, because this interview gets even more interesting.
If you prefer, you can unzip me and stuff it down somewhere. You good?
It looks good. It looks good.
I had this one time I was on marriage boot camp, and I had on this really sexy dress, and I had to have the mic here.
Yeah.
And I didn't have a bra on, and the guy had to go in.
Oh, no.
He turned purple, couldn't do it.
You know this face and you've heard that voice. Judge Toler was the face of Divorce Court for 14 years, the longest running courtroom television series, debuting back in 1957. What people probably don't know is Judge Toler has been living in Arizona for years. She moved to the West Coast in 2007 to be closer to LA, where she would go weekly to sit on the bench to tape the show.
Where are you from?
Originally from Columbus, Ohio, but I went to college in Boston, law school in Philly. I spent 25 years in Cleveland as a lawyer. The interesting thing was I was commuting from Cleveland to LA because I didn't really believe the show was going to last.
Why?
I don't know. Well, I did another show beforehand that you've never seen called Power of Attorney.
Okay.
And it didn't last.
Okay.
I was like, I just don't trust it.
And that doubt stuck with her while taping Divorce Court.
But after 2 years, I got tired, and Eric says, it's going to stay. So we said,
2 years. That's a long time to go. Well, maybe not.
maybe not, maybe not. And I finally decided we did it here.
Okay.
Because I wasn't living in LA. I can't afford a driveway in LA.
Eric is Lynn's late husband, the person she says pushed her to do so many things in life she wasn't necessarily comfortable with.
My story is so absurd. I married a guy with 4 kids.
Okay.
Single, out of school. I was working at a law firm. It had 80-hour work weeks. I couldn't take it. I said, to heck with. Some guy said, you know, you ought to run for judge. And I said, okay.
Oh, my goodness.
I was a mad woman. I really wanted that job. I was 33 years old. I had just had that one right there. He was a baby.
Hello.
Now he's 31.
Okay.
Because I was going door to door with his behind. Knock, knock, knock. This is my baby. I want to be a judge.
Campaigning with the baby.
Knock, knock, knock. There you big judge. And I did it. I won by 6 votes.
He was your good luck charm.
I was a judge for 6 years. I ran for re-election. I got re-elected by 80% of the vote. And Fox called. Say, you want to do a TV show?
Randomly.
I got, you know, they had those think while you were out sheets. And I thought at first somebody was joking with me.
Yeah.
I got that on a Monday. They asked me to send a tape of something. I sent them a tape of myself on Tuesday. They got it on Wednesday. I was in LA on Friday.
So that's how it started.
That's how it started. Went home, told my husband, no way in the world I'm doing this. I can't.
What did he say?
What are you doing? Who gets this opportunity? Why would you not go? What's your problem? I don't know why you're so scared all the time anyway. It's forever pushing me out the door.
So would you say that you have just spent your career taking chances?
I kept screwing up and doing something else. Like the law firm thing, I hated it. I mean, I should have been a doctor, but I got to Harvard and just decided to party. It's not a party school, but that's what I did.
Right.
And so, I got to do something. So I took the LSAT. No love of the law, just did it.
And then boom.
And then boom. And then I got married to a guy with a whole bunch of kids and a longer job. And I said, well, I can't do this anymore. Let me be a judge. So I became a judge.
What do you make of that kind of journey in life as far as people watching this going, wow?
You know, the thing is, when you fall down, look around where you are. Because I fall down a lot. I always call myself an accidental overachiever who has failed up backwards for decades.
Failed up ass backwards.
For decades.
Wow, that is good.
Judge Toler, the accidental achiever, secured her spot on the bench for more than a decade, likely because of her very unique way of settling disputes of divorcing couples.
Let me tell you, I was sitting in front of the TV many years watching this, not knowing that it was all an accident.
Just a boo-boo.
Did you like exactly how you did the show?
There are 7 shows that I would take back.
Okay.
I taped them all on the same day.
Okay.
My husband was sick and I was worried about him.
Okay.
I yelled at everybody all day long and nobody quite knew what was wrong with me. I didn't know what was wrong with me. Then I realized he wasn't feeling well and I wasn't home.
You were affected.
So I was upset about it.
I would say that in your courtroom, you taught people a lot of stuff.
I was a municipal judge. So the people that I saw on the bench, you know, Bob and John got in a fight because Bob's dog pooped on John's yard. John got mad, so they get in a fight. I see that. Then John gets mad about Bob. I got regular people in irregular circumstances.
Correct.
I felt that incarceration without elucidation was useless. So if you came before me, you had to hear about it.
She used her gift off the show, getting people to think and maybe even change their lives.
I would get young women in there, 18, 19, 20, got 3 kids, stealing food. Can't help her then.
Right.
So I went to a breakout school for young kids, and I'd stay with them for a year. What are your grades like? What are you doing? What's happening? I found out they didn't get hugged.
Oh, wow.
So I used to stand behind them and hug them.
Judge Toler also used her unique wisdom to author several books. Her knowledge, she says, came from what she was taught growing up.
My father had a crazy IQ, and my mother had a crazy EQ. She saw that I was shy and retiring and frightened, and she taught me processes and procedures to take whatever I am feeling, determine whether or not it's the feeling I need to do the thing I need to get done, and if it's not, I discard it and replace it.
You got to be a life coach.
I do like telling people what to do. You have to. Well, I'm starting a new podcast, and this is going to be part of the job.
Oh, yeah. I want to be on it.
Okay, absolutely.
I need help, but
You figure.
but I want you to be mild because sometimes I'm like,
No, I'll be cool. You cool. I'll be cool.
That podcast is up and running now. It's called Feeling on Purpose, and in true Judge Toler fashion, has some unforgettable standout moments.
I want you to feel better, I really do. But when I use that term better, I'm using it as an adverb and not an adjective. Yes, I want you to feel happy. I want to feel happy, but I think it's more important that we all feel intelligently and purposefully.
There's a lot more to her story. In my opinion, it deserves a show of its own. But for now, Lynn, the shy gal who somehow, she says, slipped up and became a lawyer, somehow an elected judge, and just by chance, an unforgettable TV judge, an author, a podcaster, a wife and mom, she's still hoping to continue to make people stop and think.
What I do on my social media is I try to get everybody to think something feel something and laugh a little bit. But I always have a lesson to my post, and it has to do with my feelings. And I end them with a Tolerism just to say, hey, if we start thinking and feeling this way, we can be a little better.
So you're trying to change things.
Yeah, just tune it up, and then pass it around.
I love this. I love her. Again, Judge Toler's new podcast called Feeling on Purpose with Judge Lynn Toler is now available on streaming platforms.
I must have power.
Up next, Denzel Washington dishes on life off screen.
In 2 months, I turned 70.
His one goal as he begins a new chapter.
Plus, in the chat, what is a deal breaker? I mean, could it be to-do lists? Could it be money? We've heard that before. Could it be sex?
Your responses to the ultimate deal breakers. All that and more when this Arizona's Family original with me, Yetta Gibson, returns. An iconic franchise is back in the spotlight with a sequel, Gladiator 2, roaring into theaters with a star-studded cast. Pedro Pascal, Paul Mescal, Connie Nielsen, Denzel Washington are all part of this action-packed epic. And Mr. Denzel Washington is entering a new era in his life and career. He turns 70, can you believe that, in just a few days before the new year? The Oscar-winning actor sat down with my friend Tara to reveal his plans for the next few years.
I'm practicing relaxation. That's where I'm headed. I'm about to, just... Not yet. I got about 5 years worth of films that interest me, and we'll see what happens after that.
Well, I'll tell you what, based here in Arizona, if you really want some relaxation, you are welcome anytime. There are a few spas I will send you to, and you will... No, it's not now. I'm not going to bring you here in June or July. I'll bring you here for your birthday. Perfect time for Arizona weather.
Perfect.
That felt like a no. Black Panther 3 is one of those movies he is working on right now. Denzel recently confirmed the franchise's director is writing him a role in this movie. And speaking of new chapters in life, let's talk marriage. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage. This is a hit. The CBS sitcom is a spinoff of Young Sheldon and prequel to The Big Bang Theory. The show stars Montana Jordan and Emily Osment and follows the two as they raise a young family in Texas. The show dives into the challenges of adulthood, marriage, and of course parenting, and the topics are some Montana Jordan says he has real life experience in. So we learned he taps into his own experience as a new dad for this show's character.
I don't know if it'll make it to the writer's room, but there's being a father, there's nothing better than being a father. There's really not. And I think that I was put on this earth for this. I find, I'm waking up every day and I get to look at her and she's just got that big old smile on her face and you can't help but have a great day after that. So it's pretty amazing and it's also good to have the real life experiences when you're trying to bring it to the screen and now I finally get to understand the emotions that Georgie's going through, and it helps me while playing the character.
That accent is everything. Georgie and Mandy's first marriage airs every Thursday night on CBS. All right, now it's time to enter the chat. In this portion of the show, we are taking you through some of the hot headlines this week. Simone and Ian are here to chat it up with me, but first I wanted to bring you one of the topics that I put out on Social Media Watch. Hey guys, I've got a topic that I want to talk about. It's been talked about a million times before, divorce. The reason why I'm bringing it up, it's not because of my personal life. Yes, everybody knows by now that I've been divorced for a couple years now. But there is an article in the New York Post that says the #1 thing men do to screw up their marriage, according to a divorce lawyer who's seen it all. Okay. One of the main points is this professor says men specifically need to make sure they don't leave to-do lists to wives only. If you want to stay married, empty the dishwasher every now and again. So my question to you is, What is a deal breaker? I mean, could it be to-do lists? Could it be money? We've heard that before. Could it be sex? Could it be all the things that we've heard before? Or have your priorities changed? What is a deal breaker when it comes to divorce? Oh, it was a talker. I know, it's heavy.
And I know your fans on social media were talking.
They were going nuts, and I put it on Facebook too. So many responses. Here are some of them. Check them out. Look at your screen now. The overwhelming majority was infidelity, disrespect, lack of communication, but some of the other responses were chronic unemployment.
Get a job.
I know. That's sad and also true at the same time. Excessive drinking, of course, and overall just drama. At least one person said the list is so long, Yetta, how much time do you have? So what do you think? I mean, deal breakers, I feel like whether you're married or not, deal breakers probably have changed now in 2024 than they were back in the day. What say you?
I think cheating for sure. I think that's where the lines are blurred, though, because what people consider cheating can vary.
Emotional, physical, there's stuff like that.
Any cheating.
Talking to somebody on Instagram, if you're married, on a regular basis of the opposite sex, or, you know, or whatever.
Or liking their picture.
Is that cheating?
It depends on your setup. I mean, if that's how you kind of went in and you knew they were a flirtatious person, and then that may be different. But if you go in, it's just us. Then that's gonna be problematic. I would add time to that list.
Okay.
Because some people over time just don't gel anymore. Maybe it's those little pieces that were on that screen, but I think time is also a thing.
Would you say that that's a hard question to answer, a deal breaker? I mean, you know, because you talked about cheating, you can dissect that and create all types of, you know, different pathways to what that is, but is there an absolute?
I don't think so. I think it's very nuanced in a lot of cases.
I think that's why the communication thing is so important, because a lot of times you're like, oh, well, I thought this. Well, if we would have just talked about it, then we would be on the same page.
That's the source of all the problems. You don't talk it through, you don't get through it, you don't talk, so.
If you run off to Spain with a model, then that's probably black and white.
It's over.
That's over. So that's pretty.
It's definitely a talker for sure, and it will be until the end of time, I think. Don't you think?
As long as there's love.
Yes, there you go, Ian. From divorce to a hot take on the most difficult age in life. We're talking to Tom Hanks. He says 35 years old is the worst age.
Great.
The famous actor making headlines after telling Entertainment Tonight he would prefer to leave his 30s in his past. Hanks said, quote, your metabolism stops. It sure does. Gravity starts tearing you down. Your bones start wearing off and you stand a little bit differently. Hey, it's his take. We'll take. If you're not 30, you better listen to him. He might be right. I can attest to a few of those. On the bright side, he says he is in better shape right now. He's 68 than he was in his 30s. So would you not want to go back to your 20s? And I'm not saying you're not 20, because you probably are.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is there an age where you're like, that was the worst? No, thank you.
You know what? You start to feel it after you drink.
Yeah.
When you're in your 30s, like I never dealt with these hangovers before, and now I'm like, I don't need. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. So you're drinking a little bit less when you get a little bit older, but. You know, sometimes I wish I was 10 years younger, but are there ages where you're like, oh, you know what, I'm good. I'm good at this age, you know, 30s, 20s, teens.
I'm 44, I love it. I love my 30s, I love my 20s. I'm excited for my 50s, and like, that stuff doesn't bother me. I will say though, once you get in your 40s and 50s, if you stand for a long time,
oh my gosh,
like, you're like, wait, is this really, do I have a back
pain from standing? Like when you go to a concert and you're standing for 3 hours.
Now I'm talking like hours and hours. I'm not talking like the 20 minutes.
Yeah, but
like,
you feel a little, you can tell the differences.
Or you just complain about it. Maybe you wouldn't as a 20-year-old because people say, hey, you're old.
And look at this picture, Tom Hanks before, when he was younger. And now I love Tom Hanks. He's the best. And by the way, 44 years old, Ian.
Okay.
Okay, Zaddy.
Okay. Keep doing what I'm doing.
We got more with Ian and Simone coming up next. But first, it's a holiday debate over leftovers, a hosting dilemma, dividing the internet.
Oh, what's this? About to find out.
Are you cooking?
Leftovers.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to come to Mesa.
Bring your passport.
All right, we're not done yet. It is time for a little holiday debate over leftovers of all things. One woman is stirring up an online debate over hosting holiday dinners. She's a Reddit user and she says she's decided not to host this year because her in-laws took all the leftovers last year. Oh, okay.
All of them.
All of them. Not just a little Tupperware, all the leftovers. So, what do we think? Is this a holiday hosting deal breaker? I mean, that's what you make the food for. Maybe not all of them.
I'd be mad.
Yeah.
I've had that happen to
But
me.
wouldn't you say something while they're packing it up? I don't know.
Yeah, when they had two full IKEA bags.
See, the thing about being Italian is that we make enough food for a small country.
You're never going to
so
run out.
Everyone, and Amanda, and Trisha, and Patty, they're all getting leftovers.
You cannot take it all. Yeah.
You know, you can try, but I eat the leftovers for like that full week after Thanksgiving, so every meal I'm like,
I mean, you would have to leave the host because everyone loves the leftovers, so I would not clean somebody out. I've been a guest, or it's in my own family.
Right.
I went to go get leftovers, and they were like, there wasn't really much left.
Oh, right.
So I went home, and I had like a turkey bone.
No. See, no.
So is it, you know, I'm never a host.
Yes, I know.
Just so you know, I always show up. So asking for a friend, me.
Yeah.
Is it rude to even start putting stuff in a plate?
No,
I take it with you? I just want to know, because I didn't even know this was a thing until...
I would, ask, find out where the plates are and whatnot.
But if the plates are plastic...
Oh, yeah, then pile it on.
Yeah.
I think it's part of Thanksgiving.
Yes.
I think the host will always offer, and you take a little something, but maybe you just take what they give you.
Yeah. Back your car up.
Yeah.
They're like, here's a plate to get some leftovers.
Yeah.
If the plate is this big, you use that plate.
That's a signal.
That's all you get.
That's what they're telling you.
All right, we got it. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Arizona's Family Original. On Instagram, I'm going to post next week's question for the In the Chat segment and other behind-the-scenes stuff. My handle is down below. We're going to see you again next week.
Like the best part of horror movies where someone gets possessed is when the possession and the demonic stuff starts happening at work.
What is happening? Is this something I would like?
This might be a little too intense for you.
Yeah. Don't you forget.
I'll give it to you right now.
It's the most exciting thing at me in a couple of months.
And let's stand up and see how short she really is.
And got heels on.